ruining me. Ah, dear. Well, here we are. Ooh, I haven't done the light on. Ah! I'm fine. Okay, great, fantastic, let's go! Whee! Okay, didn't we just liberate the Thames? We did. Oh, it's a murder mystery! Shall we? Shall we? Next stop, murder. Wait, what's happening over there? Run away, bitches. Alright. Let's go. This first chunk is gonna be a murder mystery episode. This first, it looks like, yeah, I guess this is gonna look like probably a murder mystery for the first video of this. Everyone, as you can tell, we are streaming on a Tuesday, not the regular kind of streaming weekend time. I've just found it really difficult, even like looking ahead, like I'm working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this week, so it's going to be really difficult, basically balancing 2 full-time jobs, and, yeah. Oh, it's loud on me in my ears, I'm going to turn it down in my head. Okay. But yeah, so I'm going to announce the schedule as we...
I can't stand sight of ya!
Shut the fuck up. Yep. Alright. Yes, murder mystery. But yes, as I was saying, so I'm going to be putting a schedule when I plan to stream. I do want to do like 5 to 6 hours a week, like I usually do on the weekend. But I'm going to split up based on my availability, and I will put it on Twitch and on Discord.
Some trap found something down there. Looks like foul play.
Alright. But yeah, that's kind of the things going forward, just because I've got basically 2 full-time jobs, helping my family business as my dad gets better, and also, like, so I used to do that super part-time, now I'm basically doing part-time, nearly full-time, and then obviously my own creative stuff, so it's just a lot to balance, so I'm just basically going to fill the streams where I can, this same kind of time, which is, of course, like, 5:30 p.m. UK time, and... yeah, so it's no different from the time I do on the weekend, but I'm just, yeah. That's where we are. Can I inspect the body? Male body dressed in the manner of wealthy businessman. He is wearing only one shoe. One shoe, you say? The man has sustained multiple fractures and he came from a fall from great height. There are no identifying documents. Off the bridge, then? I'm assuming? Ooh, drag marks. Follow these for a sec. So that's where it happened. The impact here. So we'll probably have to go up there. Have a look at that, eh? Did I just see something there? I just identified something there. Alrighty. There's a bunch of other stuff around here. Let's talk to this suspect.
I heard a splash and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows. Dead as a mackerel. I live there now, if you can call it living. I lost my job, didn't I? No need for the likes of me when a machine can do the work.
Oh. Yep. Only if he knew that AI exists now. A rich man's coat with a name sewn in the lining, Matthew Killen.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Are you Matthew Killen?
A nice warm coat like that on a dead man? What do you expect? I snatched it before somebody else came along to nick it. Like you.
What? Okay, so that's his name. Matthew Killen. Right. I'm gonna go up on the bridge and double check. Because I assume there's evidence up here. On the bridge. Where we jump from. Okay, go all this way to get here. Why can't let me up? God. Thank you. Okay, I see something kind of over there. please. Up. There we go. Inspect. How's my lighting, by the way, Akers? It seems pretty dark these days. Broken silver watch. The hands are stopped just after.
I should
midnight.
return and
So-
find out about this.
Okay, so we have a. Might jump to myself. Yeah, there seems to be a time of murder, which is midnight. A little dark, but not too bad. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? I'll try and center it here. Oh, that looks a bit. I moved the light a bit, so. Alright. Midnight.
The midnight train? That must be the 616. Stops in the station down the road. If you hurry, it might still be there.
Good to know. Alrighty, let's go up this way. Oh, Victoria train station. Cool. Do you have a... Oh, there's no one on this. I'll take that. This is where I tried to get to the other day, and it was an absolute nightmare.
Here now.
Other day, that was fucking like 2 days ago now. Man.
There you are.
Bro, coming down to you guys was an absolute blur, I tell you. It's like it didn't even happen. God, I'm
Come
so
on.
tired. And the
That's
funny
it.
thing is, I didn't have to work in the end. But it was a good thing about it, because then I had a little sleep and then I went up and see my dad. Because I thought the next time I was going to see him was Tuesday, so it was...
Easy.
Let's get out of here. Might just sort them out with their food. Oh, it's just going to keep going, is it? Okay.
Why don't I come over there?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you all saw it. Bear witness.
Just a thing for a disagreeable person.
Shut up.
A penny? Penny for a poor boy? My friend and I are orphans.
I want to give them money.
Give us a penny.
They won't let me do it. Chat.
Woman.
Oh, bit too loud? Yeah, I agree. It happens so quick, good times though. Yeah, it was definitely what I needed, man. Definitely what I needed. A little break in my madness.
You better hurry. It's leaving right now.
Oh. 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 It's a murder train mystery! Whee! That's cool. Love that. Let's start at the very end here and work our way down. Oh, I like this. This is fun. Cool. Is that a thumbs up for the audio?
Nothing unusual at all. I had a drink with some gents and then retired to my sleeper. The rich fella, I did talk with him. Very charming. But a single woman has to be careful, you know? Did something happen to him?
Ooh, what's this? Handbag contains how goes it the hook any more fish? It's a lovely keeper. You're not going. I need to find a bunny scheme like this. Let's have a glass next time you're in Soho. Love, your sis.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
That's fine. You said there's 2 clues. Okay, there's one there. Ah, cool. Glad the audio's better. A handwritten note. Come to the restaurant carriage quickly. Ooh.
I should go back and ask about this.
I am. I'm there. I'm literally there.
Someone slipped a note under my sleeper door a few minutes before midnight. It said I should come to the dining car. I went, but only Ryan and Wolfsman were there, and they were both drunk.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Sure.
right. I flirt with rich blokes, and the barman slips them a Mickey. I take them back to my sleeper, and they nod off before I have to do anything shameful. They wake up thinking they had a night of fun and hand me a few quid.
Why is the game doing
That's
this
what
to me?
happened with Mr. Killian,
What?
but he was gone when I
So I
came
can
back
select
from
the answer. I have to go
and
into
left the
sneak
note.
mode. Sure. Okay. Bye. You don't need to sneak, my dude. Oh, hi.
Mr. Wolf had a few with Mr. Killian. Then the young lady invited herself over to have a glass with him. Mr. Wolf bought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But the young lady come over, and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous, like. Around about 11:30, Killian and her left together. Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had one drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman.
Okay. Oh. Okay, we got two things here. Is that a gun? But one is missing. Oh. Will be on the 616 to Cardiff to sign the papers. You must prevent them from signing them at all costs or we should be ruined. Oh! The game is up.
I had drinks in the dining car with Killian. We had business dealings in the past. It was a pleasant surprise to discover him on this train.
That's very coincidental.
I felt unusually tired and came back here to get some sleep. I suppose there were some disagreements, but there always are when a great deal of money is involved. Sam, he's a trusted valet. He's terrifically strong, which makes him useful in many situations.
Interesting. They had a business agreement. He said he felt sleepy. Didn't know about the thing.
You mean the young lady? She and Killian hit it off famously. Embarrassing, really.
Okay. So. Yeah.
I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years. He's frail and needs a man like me to help him about.
I think he ordered the hit. He did it, and the girl was involved somehow. Something like that. Okay, restaurant. Right. This is where it kind of really... something happened in the restaurant carriages that were coming up. Let's talk to this guy. This is Luke.
Good thing was, some noises on the roof woke me up briefly.
Okay.
You say someone was thrown from up there? You have to be a very strong fella to drag someone up onto the roof.
Yep.
Vivian had another of her dupes in her compartment by then. After that, I remember people going past me from time to time, but I was half asleep. Killian was on this train. Cool. I used to work in his foundry. I never even seen him. None of us workers ever knew what he looked like.
Oh.
That one. Clever little minx. She and the barman got a little scam going. I think everyone on the staff knows about it.
Nope.
She's a frequent passenger, that one. Hangs about with the wealthier sort. Likes to entertain them, if you take my meaning. Nothing unusual. A couple of passengers came in and had a sort of business meeting. One of them was buying a lot of drinks for the other, and then they started to argue. But Vivian went over and joshed them out of it. Yeah, I helped Vivian fleece the dupes. I slipped a pill in the wine for the table. Both gents got sleepy, but Vivian picked the richest one.
Oh, okay.
It was a typical evening. As far as I knew, nothing unusual happened until you came aboard with this story of a murder. I was tidying up in the passenger car. Around midnight, Vivian ran through. She thought someone was looking for her. She rides the train often. She's very friendly with the other passengers. Just another wealthy passenger. They're all pretty much the same.
Down with industrials, down with the monarchy, revolution's on the way. But not about Matthew Killen's effort to close an enormous reality. Those Killian's well known for replacing workers with machinery. Likeness of Killian in the paper which matches the victim. Okay. Interesting.
I should return and find out about this.
No! Get down! Get down.
Oh, well, it's a noisy train. Plenty of passengers have trouble getting to sleep, so I keep a sedative here behind the bar, yeah? Peter, nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. I'll tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the businessman.
Oh. And we got a hint from the beginning.
Well, Peter worked with me at the foundry. He's a very strong bloke. I got my arm mangled in one of the damn machines they put in. Then Killian sacked the whole crew. Peter, he helped me get hired as train staff.
Oh, there's a clue in here. What? Where is it? What? Where's this clue? I don't see it. Ooh, didn't they say something was going on the roof? Ah, look at this. This is where it happened with the shoe. Okay, so I've got all I need for the accusation. Right. I'm gonna go through my notes. Apparently I've got everything I need to make the accusation. Okay. That's who we discovered. One is missing. So he was shot. Okay. We found the shoe. Hook any more fish. This is talking about the scheme. Who would have sent that though? Not about replacing workers with machinery. We talked about that. And he seems to know Peter, the guy that fished the guy out. Handwritten note, come to the restaurant carriage quickly. Down with the monarchy, revolution's on the way. Small box of sleeping pills, half empty, caught in the bolt. Yep. Broken hands stopped midnight. Suspects. Vagrant. Who's Peter? He knew exactly who he was. A note claims that bartender and the Wolves Valley both drunk. Bartender was drunk and both drunk. Sam is the valet. Yep. Notes. Yes. Okay, Vivian then said... Okay, Ryan, bartender. Become a steward of a few months ago. Yep. Yep. His swindling, he slips into the target's drink. Oh, the note would have been from Ryan saying, oh, look, thingy's here. That's fine. So he would have gone through. And then Peter... Angus... Wolf... He's admitted, he's not denying he had argument notes. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Let me check something. Let me interrogate someone one more time. This is Peter here, right? And you said... Oh, God. You said Peter used to work.
Peter? Nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago.
It's Peter. I'm calling it! It's you, isn't it, Peter? J'accuse!
I gave him what he deserved.
Haha! First time again! Whee! I always get... Oh, man, I'm so good at these. Shit! And 30 minutes into the stream, that's a perfect one video out of the stream. Nailed it!
I believe something larger is afoot. A lot of murderous anger concerning industrialists. Might be something to look into.
Up to the click with you.
Industrialist Matthew Killen was drugged and thrown from the top of a moving train by his former employee Peter Jespers. But put out of work by the mechanization in Killing's factory, Peter found employment as a humble train steward. However, one evening Peter realized that Killian was on the very train prior to his... Peter had never seen Killian, but now recognized him from a recent newspaper article. People, knowing the frequent passenger, Vivian also often swindled wealthy fellow passengers, waited till she lured to her compartment and Killian arranged for her to be called away by... Oh, that was... It was him that didn't know. I didn't know that. Peter then used his considerable strength to lift the drugged magnate and drag him to the top of the train, whence he threw him to death at midnight. Killian's rival Angus had hoped to get him so inebriated to prevent him from participating in a business meeting on the following day, but Wolf himself followed drugged brandy and slept through the entire episode. To be the murderer, perhaps he meted out justice. In turn, he will now meet justice himself. Nice. Okay. Murder. Nailed it. Alright. Cool.